Hi, it's Nadim for Online Tennis Instruction. Today I'm going to show you an exercise where you really can see the difference between proper early preparation in live ball scenarios and when the preparation with the split step, the unit turn and the racket take back is too late. So let's take a look at it in real action. Okay, we're going to look at early preparation, which is properly done right when he makes contact. I get into my split step and my unit turn. I'm early prepared. Okay, that's barely, I have no hesitation and I have absolutely no stress when I have to hit the ball. Okay, now let's take a look at that in super slow motion. Now I'm sure that you have heard coaches and other people say prepare earlier, take your racket back earlier, and in my experience many players are very confused by this statement. Now what we want to reference our preparation to is the contact point when the other person on the other side or the ball machine releases the ball. Okay, what happens at that moment is we initiate our split step. You can see I'm actually initiating it right before he makes contact. So you will see right here, he makes contact and at that time I'm in the air. Okay, now watch my movement after I realize that the ball is coming to my forehand. So we're talking a split second right here. Okay, the ball is about to leave his racket and you can already see how I am initiating a movement as I come back down after the split step, and now the split step is completed and you can see I'm already preparing. My shoulders are already moving. The ball is about, at this point right here, the ball is passing the net and you can see my posture is already going into the correct direction. This is what I mean by early preparation. You want to see that you're tracking the ball over your non-dominant shoulder, sorry. So the ball is traveling for quite a bit longer. I'm still not moving my arms, as you can see. I have used my unit turn, but I'm still not really using my arms, which is very important to point out. And only after the ball is about to drop, now you can see that my arm is going down. I'm not really going back much further, but as the ball is rising, I have more than enough time to just drop the racket under the ball and then have a low to high swing path to contact. Okay, there's not much rush going. I don't have a very big take back. You can see the racket is continuously on the right side of my body. Okay, and now I have no rush in making contact with the ball. And in comparison to that, let's take a look when I exaggerate it, but it does look like that a lot of times when I watch players play. Now I still have the unit turn, the split step, although it's a little bit shorter, and I now stop my movement, and what you will see is the ball is traveling, but there is no unit turn at this point. Nothing has really happened. You can see I'm still facing the ball with my chin over my chest rather than my non-dominant arm's shoulder. So I'm tracking the ball in an open position, and depending on the pace of the ball now, I'm at the mercy of the ball. Okay, if I'm not prepared at this point and the ball comes in fast or deep and or both, then I will be in trouble and most likely not be able to generate loose power, be late on the ball, not get under the ball, and overuse my arm rather than my body. So you can see now the ball is about to bounce and only now I start the turn, versus before I was long gone in this position already. You could clearly see my left arm coming out. And now it all becomes an arm movement. My shoulders are barely doing anything. It's all an arm movement, and my swing and turn becomes much bigger, and I can't possibly generate as much power, also because you can see right here my swing path to contact from this position out to the ball is rather linear. So making sure that when you think of unit turn and early preparation, it is your body that does the talking, not your arm. So now, after watching it in super slow motion and clearly seeing the difference between proper early preparation and late preparation, I hope you have a visual that you can take onto the court with you next time. And when your coach references early preparation, prepare early, you're late, you now have a visual that you can actually go back to and say, okay, this is what my coach means when he says I'm late on my preparation. So go out next time when you play, have fun improving, and let me know how you do.
Nadim is now available for private lessons in sunny South Florida year-round. When you work with Nadim, you get state-of-the-art instruction with instant video feedback right on the court. If you want to take your game to the next level with private lessons, simply click the link inside this video for all the details.